Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading, Taurus. I hope you guys are having a good week, Taurus. Also, Taurus, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, Taurus. It might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs and there will be messages there for you, Taurus. Quash watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start. Spirit protect me and Taurus as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Taurus get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Taurus. We have here first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. So a lot of you guys are stepping into your power here, Taurus, okay? And you could be around the Aries. We have her last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less and feel more. So a lot of you guys could be talking less and feeling more here, okay? So tell me about the sign of Taurus. What's coming in for the sign of Taurus, here, Spirit? Hold on. I said be quiet!
I wasn't talking about.
Sorry about that, Taurus. Out to my babies. We have her new moon in Capricorn. Step and take the lead. So a lot of you guys could be taking the lead here and stepping up and taking the lead here. We also have her new moon in Leo, shine, as well as full moon in Libra, finding balance. So a lot of you guys could be shining here, okay, and it has something to do with that and also finding balance. Okay, but it has something to do with y'all could be around a Capricorn, a Libra, or a Leo. It has something to do with new moon in Aries. Go for it. So a lot of you guys could be going for something as well here. Okay. Sorry about that, Taurus, but I had to talk to my babies. They be doing too much. But sometimes they kids. 777 perspectives. So y'all could be looking at some type of perspectives as well here with reflection and the inner strength and wisdom and enlightenment. 777 perspectives. We have her 113 starting fresh. So a lot of you guys are starting fresh here. Okay. So y'all are looking at new perspectives here as starting fresh here. Taurus, brother, I sign a Taurus. We have her 1551 holding your vision. So a lot of you guys are holding your vision here, okay? You're manifesting as well here and stepping up and taking the lead. We also have her 0220 act on your ideas as well as 1011 taking action. So a lot of you guys could be taking action here and also acting on your ideas here, okay? It has something to do with that, with your 111 intuitive, okay? So tell me about the sign of Taurus. So a lot of you guys are stepping it up and taking the lead as well as holding your vision here. We also have her rebellions. So someone could be rebellions. And we also have her child. Okay, so it can have something to do with playfulness or lighthearted or something like that as well here. Okay, so someone could be rebellious. Okay, so that's everybody's side of Taurus. We have her the Phoenix. So it has something to do with the Phoenix here. A lot of you guys could be the Phoenix or someone has the Phoenix here. It has something to do with that. Achieving imagination, love, and exploring as well as the Phoenix here. So it could be a Phoenix here stepping up and taking the lead or something like that as well here. The Philosopher. So it has something to do with somebody who could be a philosopher here as well. It has something to do with orphan, and it has something to do with healing, intuitive healers. So someone who wants to leave intuitive healers out into the into like as like they are orphan her. Okay, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with creativeness, and it has something to do with somebody could think that they creative her, or I guess witches think that they creative her, or something. Somebody would think that they creative her, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with beautiful and pure, and it has something to do with beautiful and pure. But it has something to do with somebody who could be a caregiver and a beautiful and pure. But it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with they want to sit around her and wear a mask to someone her. That's what it has something to do with, for money. That's what it has something to do with her, Taurus. Okay, now you know. Yeah. Okay. They want to lead these intuitive people out to the Five of Pentacles, her, and wear a mask to them. Yeah, whoever this is. So let's see what else is coming in here. You could be an intuitive healer and they want to lead you out to the Five of Pentacles, or somebody here want to lead somebody out to the Five of Pentacles, her. So let's see what else going on, okay? So tell me about the sign of Taurus, what's coming in. We have her, don't fall for the thrill trap. And we also have her, true love requires. So it's like somebody who's trying to catch somebody for a thrill trapper and think that they true love. Yeah, somebody here need to come again, Taurus. What's on my side of Taurus? What's going on with the side of Taurus, whisper? We have to do what patience is required into this connection. So some type of patience is required into a connection here, because it has something to do with you might be the side chick. Be careful. And you or a warrior. So somebody here might try to treat you like a side chick her, or somebody trying to treat somebody here like a side chick her when they a warrior. And it has something to do with that. You already know the answers. So y'all already know the answers here. Okay, somebody here trying to play around, but they need to stop, baby, because it ain't looking good here towards. Yeah, somebody here in fur. Somebody here jealous, and somebody here can be jealous of you, or somebody here is in fur. Yeah. So it's a sign of Taurus. What's going on with the sign of Taurus here? Somebody here is a philosopher. You can be a philosopher here, and they trying to play with you like this. Yeah. It has something to do with I think I love you. So somebody here acting like they think they love somebody here, or they think they love you, Taurus. It has something to do with making love and ready for a relationship. So somebody here want to make love her and they ready for a relationship her. But it has something to do with blind and swingers. So someone here is putting somebody here blind here with blind date and swingers. And it has something to do with it is what it is. Taurus, what's going on? Taurus, man, what's going on, man? Whoa, somebody act like they think they love somebody here, or they think they love you. It says, I somehow trust you. I somehow trust you. So somebody here don't even trust somebody here. And it has something to do with I never met someone like you. But somebody here don't even trust them. You heard me, only halfway trust them. What's the sign of Taurus? What's going on with the sign of Taurus here? I wish I could hold you tonight. So somebody who wish they could hold you tonight and they thinking of you, and it has something to do with that. I could lose myself in you, as well as I work hard on myself. So someone could be losing themselves into somebody here, but somebody here wants to work hard on themselves, and it has something to do with I want you to enjoy your life. Yeah. So Taurus, it got something to do with somebody here want to play around, I guess, Taurus, and it has something to do with they want to play around with a philosopher, but it has something to do with that. It's like somebody here stepping up and taking the lead here and holding a vision here. Y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn for some of y'all. If y'all not, it got something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here want to sit around her and play with a philosopher. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here. You could be a philosopher and they wanted to play with you. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with you could be patient into a relationship here. But somebody here acting like they love you here. Or they acting like they think they love you here and they want to hold you tonight. And that's what it has something to do with her. Okay? That's what it has something to do with her. Okay? Now you know. Taurus. It has something to do with a tender embrace. Yeah. And it has something to do with a deep breathing. So somebody could be having a tender embrace with someone here. Okay? Oh, y'all can. Spirit of Taurus. It has something to do with explore and reveal. So something is revealed her. And it has something to do with the unleashed sea. So it's like somebody here knows somebody here trying to bleed them out into the sea her. It's like they want these, like y'all could be seers or somebody here's a seer her and they want to lead them out into the sea. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with this miracle. It has something to do with Mary motivation as well as scare reverse. Yeah. And it has something to do with a whole flock of birds her that's chirping. Towards I don't know what is going on, but somebody here playing around her, baby. Cause somebody here playing around with seers or somebody trying to play around. You could be a seer, they trying to play around with you or something. It has something to do with miracles of light. Okay? And it has something to do with action. Yeah, somebody taking action here. So it's my sign of Taurus. What's going on with the sign of Taurus here? It has something to do with creative infinity. So creative infinity here. And it has something to do with the inner beauty as well as the voice of the heart. Okay? And it has something to do with trust. Somebody could be creative her and it has something to somebody think they creative to play with somebody here that play with seers her or they want to play with a seer her. It has something to do with inspiring. Our love is always there in distance. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with inspiring, but it has something to do with somebody who got habits. Somebody here got habits, yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody think they inspiring, but they have habits. Yeah. So it's a sign of Taurus. Somebody here got a shadow side. I told you that. They got a shadow side here, the shadow side. And it has something to do with the unexpected outcome. Somebody's plans didn't work out here with this shadow side. Because it has something to do with unsettling. I wasn't happy the way things were. Yeah. Somebody got a shadow side here that got something to do with that with this creative. Yeah. Somebody thought they was creative here. Somebody here they got a shadow side to play with. Somebody here they got a vision. Yeah, that was a little like her. It got something to do with masks. Somebody here wearing a mask. I told you not showing their true feelings her towards, and it got something to do with somebody here holding a dagger for somebody. I told you, man, this was going on. Taurus, this was just, man. This was going on, Taurus. Don't do it, Taurus. You could be a philosopher. They try to play you. It's outside the Taurus. I told you, indulgence. Somebody here be indulgent. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with let your inspiring be known. It's like somebody here putting on a show on somebody here. And it has something to do with that, with this indulgence. Somebody here is something wrong. Because it got something to do with somebody playing with a queen here that's too wise. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with authority. It's like they wise on these kings here. And they seek wisdom to guide the elders. So these kings here, somebody is wise on these kings here that seek wisdom from the elders. But the elders here know what they doing here with this dagger. That's what it got something to do with. And the elders know somebody here trying to dagger a seer. Yeah. But they calling on the elders. Yeah, you keep doing that. Man, boy. These people better stop, man. Whoever this is. I ain't laughing, but this is evil, man. And they try to do this to seers, man. They try to dagger seers. Yeah, and they don't even see it coming. But this is what's going on here. So as you could be a seer and they try to dagger you. You know, this way beyond. This is so this is your reading, but it's also way beyond because we in spiritual warfare here, man. People don't get it. It got something to do with the 4 cups, water energy. So I don't want nobody off of her, and it got something to do with the world. It's the ending of a cycle here. Yeah, or you ending a cycle, you don't want nobody off of. I'm out here playing around here, Taurus. They playing around here. Especially how I sign a Taurus. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. So something can be coming in real slow, Taurus, okay? Earth energy here. Y'all might need to look at y'all contracts here. And we got the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups as well here. Water energy as well here, okay? We also have her the King of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Wands. So it has something to do with you could be standing your ground here, or someone here is. For some of you King of Pentacles, y'all standing y'all ground on something here, and it has something to do with y'all. Y'all could be standing y'all ground against a water sign here, or something like that as well here. Okay, but y'all standing y'all ground. So tell me about the sign of Taurus. It has something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy here. So it has something to do with a Temperance angel here, Sagittarius energy. And it has something to do with the Lovers, Gemini energy. So it has something to do with the Lovers here, Gemini energy. It has something to do with the Magician. And it has something to do with these magicians here to get a towel. Because it has something to do with they want to play with somebody that's the Nine of Pentacles here. These magicians better find this a biz. This magic they thought that they was doing on somebody here. They need to go find this a biz. Give me one on this. Yeah, and then they want to pay. This was coming in real slow too. Taurus, y'all might need to follow y'all intuition on these offers, man. That's coming in here, man. Follow y'all intuition on these offers, okay? You need to follow your intuition on these offers, sir, because it got something to do with these lovers, sir, and the Knight of Cups, sir. So it has something to do with these lovers, sir, and the Knight of Cups need to follow their intuition on them. They whatever coming in here for them, because it's a Temperance angel that know about it. And it's a Temperance angel here that know about it. They know about it, man. Yeah. It got something to do with the Page of Cups here, and it got something to do with somebody here blocked. Somebody could be asking somebody here for some type of help or something, or want to apologize, but somebody here is blocked, and somebody here is standing their ground here. Okay? That's what it has something to do with. Because it has something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So we're talking about a sign of Taurus. We have her the Seven of Pentacles. So somebody could be sowing their seeds and their investments into, or somebody think that they could do some type of work on somebody here and stuff like that. It's coming in slow though. But it has something to do with the Six of Pentacles, sir. Okay? And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the Nine of Cups, sir. So it has something to do with the Nine of Cups as well, her water energy. It has something to do with the Ten of Wands, sir, and it has something to do with these lovers here for the carry wands. Two of Cups in relationships here for the carry wands. And it has something to do with they for the carry wands, sir, because it has something to do with they for to go through a heartbreaker. Because they in illusion, sir. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here is blocked with the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, they blocked her with the Wheel of Fortune. Because it has something to do with a King of Wands, sir, as well, her. It has something to do with fire energy, King of Wands, sir, and it has something to do with a King of Wands, sir. It could be the Knight of Wands, sir. But it has something to do with these King of Wands, sir, and these fire energies is letting go. They letting go of that feeling, sir, and they letting go of people putting them in stalemate. And it has something to do with that towards, and it has something to do with these magicians need to stop doing magic. Because it ain't working out for them. It ain't working out for her. It ain't working out for her, baby. Somebody here be indulgence into relationships, sir. Where they finna figure out whoever they dealing with her got a dark side. They got a dark side here, and it has something to do with that. Okay, Taurus. So be aware of these relationships that's coming in to y'all, cause somebody here got a dark side. Okay, so. What it like to me is somebody thought they could do some type of work. This is what's coming in, and this is what they saw their seeds into by trying to do some type of work on somebody here. Or do some type of work on you or something like that here for some of you. Okay? And it has something to do with that. Because it has something to do with somebody here might want to come and get y'all an offer her or something and want to apologize to y'all. Or somebody who want to apologize to somebody here. But it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with they want to apologize. And the reason why they only want to apologize, these Knight of Cups want to come in and give somebody here an offer and they only want to apologize. And the reason why they only want to apologize is for somebody to get at them. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they want these lovers to get at them. And it has something to do with that. And they want these lovers to get at them so they can be in the Nine of Cups. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with a Temperance angel know this. It's a Temperance angel here that know this. And it got something to do with that. Got something to do with the Temperance angel as a Knight of Pentacles. They the slowest knight in the deck. And it has something to do with that. And they also look at their contracts and whatever that come in to them. And it has something to do with that. And they sow they seeds her. But it got something to do with that. But it got something to do with somebody here playing with a temperance angel her that's fulfilled on their own. They don't need no lover. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it got something to do with her. Taurus. Now you know. It has something to do with the King of Cups. Water energy her. And it has something to do with the Knight of Cups. Okay? Why the Knight of Pentacles, sir? It has something to do with the Hermit. This person is a hermitess. Whoever this is, Virgo energy. And it has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles, and it has something to do with somebody here being a Five of Cups. Because it has something to do with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody here for the whole day possessions. And hold back as well. Give me what on the Page of Cups, sir. Water energy here. It has something to do with the Moon. Cancer energy as well as Pisces energy here. Yeah, somebody here don't even see it coming. It got something to do with the Ace of Wands. It has something to do with the world. So it has something to do with the ending of a cycle or something here. With a new beginning. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with a Queen of Pentacles, sir. Earth energy. For some of you Queen of Pentacles, y'all reading something. Some of you Queen of Pentacles, y'all philosophers. So y'all be reading a lot. For some of you Queen of Pentacles. Tauruses. Give me one on the Knight of Cups, sir. It has something to do with the Four of Swords. So it has something to do with something that's put to rest her. With these Knight of Cups. Because for some of you Taurus females, y'all the hermit. Y'all ain't even talking, man. For some of y'all Taurus females, y'all not even talking. Y'all just resting. Okay? And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here think that they can juggle y'all for some of you Taurus females. And y'all Nine of Pentacles. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here get a towel. Scorpio energy. Why the Seven of Pentacles here? It has something to do with the Four of Wands. So a lot of you guys, some of you Taurus females, y'all be sowing y'all seeds into being a hermit here for some of you Taurus females. But somebody here might want to apologize to y'all and y'all don't see it coming here. But some of y'all at this time, it puts something to rest her. Y'all putting something to rest. Being the reason why y'all doing this Taurus females here is because y'all do research. With the Page of Swords here, and y'all leave it out to the Five of Pentacles if it ain't for you. A lot of y'all read a lot of books Taurus females, and it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the Two of Wands. Why Temperance? We have her the Seven of Wands. I told you it has something to do with the Temperance angel her standing their ground, and they stand their ground on contracts her. And what somebody here saying on their season too, they gonna stand their ground. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with the Emperor, and it has something to do with it's gonna be a missing opportunity for an Emperor. Because it has something to do with the Queen of Swords, air energy. Somebody here is a Queen of Swords as well. Yeah. Give me one on the Six of Pentacles, sir. It has something to do with judgment. So it has something to do with somebody finna make a judgment call her in the home her. Because it has something to do with the magician. And it has something to do with these magicians and their friends her. That thought that they could do something her. And it has something to do with that. With this Seven of Swords they thought that they was doing. Give me one on this King of the Lovers. It has something to do with the Devil. Capricorn energy her. So it has something to do with the lovers her. It's like somebody here want to play with these lovers and want them to have temptation her to give. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with the Six of Pentacles her. And it has something to do with the King of Swords. Someone here gets to more than one person her. And it has something to do with the Strength. Leo energy. Why is the Nine of Cups her? It has something to do with the Knight of Cups. So it's like they want to give these people offers her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. This is the secret her, and this is what they growing. Pisces energy her. The High Priestess. This is what they growing. And it has something to do with that. And they also wanted to do the Five of Swords her and take a piece out of somebody her with the Five of Swords. And it has something to do with that. And they want to do this to a King of Wands female. And it has something to do with that. As well as they want to hang them with Pisces energy here. So what it look like to me is, the secret is they want to play with these seers here. Yeah, they want to play with these seers here, with this secret they thought that they had her. But it has something to do with that. And they want to play with these seers here. And the reason why they want to play with these seers here, they want to play with them with relationships. This is what they want to play with them about. And it has something to do with that, Taurus. It has something to do with that. So what it look like to me is, somebody here want to play with somebody here. Somebody could be the hermit. And they grow their seeds here. And they work, they work and they the hermit. Or you work and you the hermit here in your home here. And you the hermit. Virgo energy here. Okay? It has something to do with that. But it has something to do with that. You work as well as you go home and you just do you, for some of you Taurus females. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with, for some of you Taurus females, somebody here might want to apologize to y'all or something like that here. But it has something to do with you putting something to rest her with this illusion they thought they was doing to y'all, for some of you Taurus females. Okay? And the reason why you putting it to rest her, because you finna put judgment on them, because they think that you supposed to get at them. Taurus females. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with that. And you gonna put judgment on them because of the simple fact is, you be blocking somebody here. You don't play around. You go stand your ground and you go block something here. And the reason why you go block something here is because you don't play around. So that's what it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with that. Okay? And it has something to do with you go block them. And the reason why you blocking them, you blocking these Knight of Cups her. And the reason why you go block these Knight of Cups her, because you already know they only about they self her. For some of you Taurus females. But for some of you Taurus males her, it's a Tempest angel that love they self her. But this Tempest angel her blocked the Knight of Cups. They be blocking the Knight of Cups her. Love offers that come into them, they don't deal with them. And it has something to do with that. This Tempest angel don't deal with them. This Tempest angel get it themselves. And it has something to do with that. But it's going to be judgment on somebody here. Or they thought they could make a judgment call on this Tempest angel here. And they thought that they could make a judgment call. And it has something to do with a Capricorn thought she could make a judgment call on some type of Capricorn here. Thought that they could make a judgment call on this Tempest angel here. And the reason why they try to make a judgment call on this Tempest angel here is because the simple fact is this Tempest angel block love offers. And the reason why they making a judgment call on this Tempest angel here is because they want these lovers to get at them. And it has something to do with that. And they want these lovers to get at them. And it has something to do with a Capricorn here making judgment on a Tempest angel here because of that. And the reason why a Capricorn is making a judgment on a Tempest angel, because this Tempest angel here is blocking them from having love offers coming in here. Because all they want to do is use somebody here, Taurus. That's what it has something to do with her. Okay? Now you know what's going on here. Because somebody here want to indulge. And what they want to indulge into towards is relationships. And it has something to do with that. Okay? So let's go. We have her peace. So somebody here is at peace. And somebody here that's at peace, they detaching cold. And you detaching cold. Why the hermit? Told you. It has something to do with they saying stuff out their mouth here with Mars energy here. Yeah. And action her and attractions. And who's saying out their mouth here is people that's partying for the fall. And the reason why they finna fall her because they finna be called out here with their old way of thinking her and out way of thinking her. They finna be called out. And the reason why they finna be called out because they gotta heal the inner childhood wounds her. That's why they gonna be detached and cold, because they gotta heal their inner childhood wounds. And it has to do it that somebody here in their emotions here, and they in their emotions here because they want to have love calls coming in here. But see, they going through depression here, and the reason why they finna go through depression because it got something to do with reckless sex. Okay, that's why somebody here gonna have to move. And it got something to do with that. They want these people that's killing the game, they want them to move. And it has something to do with that. And they want these ascended people here to have limited belief systems. It's an earth angel that stop people from playing with ascended people. It's an earth angel was called to do this, to stop people from sitting around her using ascended people. This is what this earth angel was called to do. They was called to do this. These earth angels was called to do this, to stop people from sitting around her using other people in love offers. At this time, people need to love themselves, Taurus, and not give to love offers at this time. Or relationships, because relationships is going on. They taking their ancestors, and it's an earth angel that know about it. It's an earth angel that knows somebody who only in relationships is taking their ancestors for with love, relationships, partnerships, as well as friends and family is taking ancestors from people at this time, and it has something to do with that. Okay, Taurus, now you know. Give me one on the moon. It has something to do with a coffin for these people talking about this person that's a hermit, sir. It's a coffin. And the reason why is because this person gonna still take action and be silent. Because they know why they came. And they know why they came for. And they know why they came. Because Spirit want them to come. And it has something to do with that. With these obsessions and desire and attraction her. Somebody who only is obsessed with desire and attraction her. And it has something to do with that. That's why it's hollow. And that's why it got something to do with obsession. Because it has something to do with these people that's partying her ain't nothing but tricksters. As well as dishonorable and things like that her. That's all they want to do is party. But they also want to sit around her and play with ascended people as well her. And it has something to do with that. And they want these people to have limited belief systems of who they are her. And they want them to move. As well as go through karmic debts. These people that's killing the game. They want to bring that to them. Give me one on the floor. Yeah, it got something to do with a drama queen. It's a coffin for this drama queen her. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. Because it got something to do with in time. She going to have limited belief systems by doing this to this earth angel people and they healers, they friends, the people that's healers her. She's going to have limited beliefs. This is about playing with them, and the reason why is because whoever she with and whoever they with, they gonna have to move because somebody her play with these ascended people, and one of these ascended people her to party with them, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with it's gonna be hollow for these tricksters because it has something to do with they so obsessed with this love and lust. That's what it has something to do with. And it has something to do with they want somebody here to take action in desire and lust. That's why it's going to be hollow for them. This drama queen played around her. And it's a coffin for this person. Because it has something to do with she finna be figuring out that she'll rebound herself. And the reason why she finna figure that out is because it has something to do with a fire sign is aware. And this fire sign is aware, and there's a Leo, Aries, and a Sagittarius is aware. And it has something to do with that. They thought that they got something to do with they want to say sorry and be prideful to this person. But it has something to do with this person is rejecting them with this unexpected all of a sudden. Because it has something to do with they thought that they can make settlements against this fire signs. And this fire signs are looking at the signs. It has something to do with that. And they look at signs because somebody thought that they wanted these people, these fire signs, to take action in desire and lust. This is their obsession. Yeah. And also, that's what it got something to do with. This drama queen here, it's a coffin for this spicy. Because they want somebody here to be a rebound for them. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with somebody here finna be sad and broken and feeling alone her. That's what it has something to do with this drama queen. Because it has something to do with this person love to gossip about people and who they having sex with and who they can control. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here with this lift off in my boo. This is what it has something to do with to take advantage of people like this. And it has something to do with that. As well as dating new people as well her. They want them to be in denial. It has something to do with they love to keep these secrets here with this memory. And it has something to do with they love to stroll at late night. But the scales got to be balanced. Because it has something to do with this fire side is aware. fire sign, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius is aware, and it has something to do with that. And they want these fire signs to be obsessed with lust and desire. This fire sign, because they try to make these fire signs rebounds. Give me one on this, judgment. It has something to do with charming, and it has something to do with that. That's why somebody finna be sad with their charms, because it has something to do with they want this ascendant person to move, and it has something to do with, but they can't have this person move. This person is protected. This person was here to tell a story. This person is gifted. This person supposed to tell what they know, and they ain't gonna keep being happy because spirit is with them, and it has something to do with that. These cheaters here think that they can sit around here and string along people, and it has something to do with that. And then they also thought that they could do their obsession with this desire and lust. But what they don't understand is this fire energy is aware. They aware. Aries, Sagittarius, as well as fire energy is aware. And they aware of these people that's late night strolling her. The scales got to be balanced, as well as with their secrets. They thought that they could keep her with these memories, because it got something to do with these dating. It's in denial, as well as my love and booze is in denial with these lift-offs, and it has something to do with this person. They love to gossip who they having sex with and who they controlling. That's what it has something to do with. That's why they taking action. That's what they take action on, by doing this to others. It has something to do with someday, somehow. And it has something to do with this liar and this person that keeps secrets is finna be penniless, because the reason why is somebody here finna go through conflict, and it got something to do with they gonna go through conflict in time, and it has something to do with these secret admirers they thought that they could do with sexual energy, and it has something to do with they thought that they could gossip about somebody here, as well as my boo and gossip. But it has something to do with, as well as have left-offs with people that they date online and date and take advantage of. It has something to do with that, but they in denial her with their secrets, because it got something to do with they online her with these memories that they think that they could do with people, and it has something to do with the scales got to be balanced, and somebody here is aware, and it has something to do with a fire sign Gemini, a fire sign Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, the Ace of Wands. Now you know. It has something to do with somebody thought that they could make somebody hear a booty call. That's what it has something to do with, as well as finesse them. And it has something to do with they want these high vibe people to go through conflict, and it has something to do with that. But see, they wanted this high vibe people, but some of these high vibe people here is finna go through conflict as well, though, because they played with spirit, and it has something to do with that as well. It has something to do with these karmic couples and relationships is finna be penniless, because it has something to do with they sat around her and the scales has to be balanced, and someone here is aware. It has something to do with these memories they thought that they was doing her online, and it has something to do with somebody here is in denial with these secrets, because it got something to do with this lift off and dating. They only go gossip because somebody already got a boo, and it has something to do with somebody else here with this secret admirer and sex. Somebody here finna go through conflict in time, and it got something to do with that, and they gonna go through conflict in time because they lied and kept secrets on a fire side. That was their obsession. Yeah, now you know. So, what it look like to me is, it look like somebody want to talk about a hermitess here. This what they sow they seeds by talking about this hermitess and want this person to be a rebound. That's what it has something to do with. It has something to do with they want this person to be a rebound her towards, because it has something to do with, or they wanted you to be a rebound her, but it has something to do with, it's a coffin for this doggone drama queen her. And it's a coffin for this drama queen here, because this drama queen thought she could finesse somebody here with this charm. But see, she playing with somebody here, and it has something to do with she finna be sad and broken and feeling alone because she thought she could make somebody here a booty call. And it has something to do with that, as well as it has something to do with someday, somehow. And it has something to do with that. Okay? Now you know. It got something to do with wife. And it got something to do with somebody here just looking crazy. That's what it look like. Spirit tell outside of Taurus. It look like to me is somebody having reunions. I told you that. They having these reunions here. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they having joyfulness as well here. But they gonna be fidgety. These reunions and joyfulness is going to be fidgety because it has something to do with a lot of them went through a transformation here. Some of them are sinning people went through a transformation. And they still messing with the past. And they still messing with people that ain't no good for them. And it has something to do with that. But these reunions is going to be a death core. And the reason why it's going to be a death core for these reunions because it has something to do with these whole bunch of people that's gossiping. These groups, these organizations, they are nothing but thieves and they only want to steal. And it has something to do with that and they finna be hostile. Yeah, they finna be hostile. You know why they finna be hostile toward? Because it has something to do with they thought they was going to have reunions with these people. And it has something to do with that. But they mess with a soldier here. That's who they mess with. And it got something to do with, and it got something to do with they going to be praying and asking for hope. Because it has something to do with lovers they want to play with. Yeah, somebody here wanted to play with lovers. Yeah, give me one on this reunion. I told you they finna be neglected here. They not doing no reunions. Ain't somebody here ain't getting no reunions. You know why they ain't getting no reunions here? It's because they thought that they could take advantage of these empath people. These people that's empaths. They wanted to treat them like a puppet, and it has something to do with that. It's judgment on them, though. We're talking outside, and it has something to do with desire is finna be neglected here. And the reason why the desire finna be neglected because somebody here know that desire ain't nothing but a betrayal. And that's what they gonna be growing into. And it has something to do with that. They better not avoid it. Taurus. It has something to do with deception. As well as deception and desire is finna be neglected. And the reason why is because somebody here is obsessed. And it has something to do with they finna be in depression here too. They obsessed with putting somebody here in a maze. And it has something to do with that. Because they so attractive to people that have ascended. Have went through a death and a rebirth. So let's talk about outside of Taurus. It has something to do with trauma. Yeah. They want to have trauma. They want these people to have reunions to have trauma. But it has something to do with somebody who already have search. And it got something to do with travel. And it has something to do with finance. And it has something to do with they want these influences. Finance. And it has something to do with that. With this unexpected her. But something is completed her with this unexpected. Because it has something to do with they only wanted to play with these awakened people and they wanted them to go through separation. And it has something to do with that. And the reason why? Because they wanted to play with them with wine lust. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with they wanted them to deny their friends as well her or act like they ain't see who they friends are. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with victim as well as effectiveness her, but it has something to do with these healers her that's intuitive as well as they are the one. It has something to do with they want to block their career and they also wanted to block their career. That's what they wanted to do by using wine lust because they don't want the secrets to be out here about things her. Okay, Taurus has something to do with prosperity her. They go out to look at that wall her and this mirror in time because it has something to do with this networking her. It ain't nothing but a heartbreak as well as these families her fit to carry baggage because it has something to do with they wanted so they so addicted to making somebody her feel unworthy. And it has something to do with they wanted to do this to people that do ministry in locations and they wanted to do this to the one. Mm-hmm. It has something to do with learning. So now they finna learn a lesson here. And the reason why they finna learn a lesson here, and the reason why they finna learn this lesson here, because it got something to do with somebody who is unavailable for them with this mystery. And you know why? Because the one is aligned. They aligned already. And the one that's aligned, they align in their ministry, in their locations, and it has something to do with that. These people that have addictions is gonna be the ones that feel unworthy, because it has something to do with that, as well as with their family as well, her and this baggage, because it has something to do with these networks. It's gonna be heartbroken. Now you know, Taurus. Somebody ever go through trauma. Somebody go out to learn, and what they gonna learn is looking at their trauma. Her, they can't, like, that's what they gotta learn. Get the relations like the deal. Trust. It got something to do with trust towards it. It got something to do with it's time to sit on your throne, or it's time for somebody here to sit on their throne. Yeah. It has something to do with miracles. Yeah. And it has something to do with surrender. Miracles and surrender. And it has something to do with abundance and faith. And it has something to do with these people that is spiritual, it's going to be free. And the reason why is because they going to still be on their throne because they trust. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with friends. It's going to go through transformation. Because the Most High is here. Bye, Taurus. Take care.